Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camellia Crafts Designs. Welcome and welcome back. Particularly warm welcome to all the people who've popped over from Melina's channel, who is MeCraftyScrapper. So thank you very much. I hope you're liking what you see. I know a lot of you have left me comments, so I really do appreciate it. Melina is awesome and it's just amazing that she made one of my projects. She's following in her mum's footsteps. Anyway, this is a flip through of my junk mail journal. Yeah, I've been making this. It's took me about 3 months. I've done it weekly. There is a playlist where you can see, I'd say 90% of what I've done in this journal I've filmed. I've done a few of the little boring bits off camera, but yeah, it's all documented on film. So here we are, let's have a look through. If you've not seen this, it's one that I've made from an Amazon paper bag for the cover. I love the Amazon paper bags, they're sturdy, they are thick, they're robust, but you can still get a nice flexible journal cover from them. So this is 2 layers of it. I've then stamped and stenciled on the front with various inks, brown tones, sepia. Then I've layered on some vintage map page, book page and music paper, a little bit of green masking paper, got a little bit of hessian layered up with a field diary label. The image is from the botanist sticker book. It's on me, that's it, yeah, I got it right, the botanist sticker anthology. Yeah, I'd put it on my shelf and I'd just got something in front of it. So yeah, I love those stickers. I've dulled it down a bit with a bit of ink. Right, let's open it. The closure is twine. I've bound the journal with 5-roll pamphlet stitch using the twine. Then I've finished it off at this side so the twine can then become the closure. It's all made with, well, the pages are all made with junk mail. There's envelopes, there's leaflets, and yeah, they've been decorated with digitals, book pages, all sorts. I'll talk you through those as we go through it. Try not to go too high, that's it, keep it there, missus. Right, the inside front cover, we've got a selection of pockets with the little tickets and tags. I've used some vellum stickers there. There's room for you to journal on them. That's another one. Some little clusters there I've made. Tickets, washi tape, bit of muslin. I'm going to take one more bit of that off. Another one of these. I've done separate videos for a lot of things that are in here. I've not even added up how many hours went into this journal, but there's quite a lot. Yeah. I showed you this one yet. That was out of a Paper Mania pack that was donkey's years old. I got it when I was doing card making, never thought I'd use it, but perfect for this. There's some tags that I've made from junk mail using various techniques. Again, there's separate videos for these. We've got a, is this, yeah, that's an original vintage postcard. It's got a halfpenny stamp on. I can't work out the date. I really can't work out the date on that. Yeah, that's lovely. And I've put in here, there's a piece of packaging. I've made a lot of my tags from this. So I was going to decorate this up, realised I'd not, and I thought, no, I'm just going to leave it in as it is. Yeah, because whoever gets this journal might want to do something with it. I think it looks fine in there, just like it is. So I'll pop those back in. On this first page, we've got a little tuck here. I did this one, I stamped over some scrapbook paper, got a little die cut tab, some little clusters I made in one of Melina's Scrapbusters challenges. This is an envelope, so you flip it over. Oh, I've missed a tag out there. We need a tag in there. Sack me. Yeah, so there's going to be a surprise tag in there, isn't there? I thought I'd gone through it and made sure I'd done everything. I've used quite a few Project Life cards throughout. Oh yeah, do something there. Here's a facsimile of a receipt. It's just popped on with a paper clip. Matted and layered. Again, vintage papers, some newsprint paper that's printed on. digital papers, and you can journal on the back of that receipt. I've used quite a few plain papers throughout that you can journal on, like this one. Then we've got another tag in here. Again, that one was made from a Project Life card cut down with a tab popped on. More journaling space, another sticker from the book. Here's another tag that you really can't make that out. Yeah, I did a video on how I made these with napkins and card. So just, yeah, layered that up with some doilies tickets, some vintage ones and some printed ones. A little semicircular tuck spot. I think that was made from a little CD insert. Another Project Life card there. Again, more plain papers so you'll be able to journal and hide it. Another envelope here. Yet again, another Project Life card altered. That's the back of that envelope. Another envelope here. That's just a tag that I've stamped, nothing fancy. Yeah, another altered, yeah, piece of packaging. You can journal on the back. More matting and layering. I think that were a Yorkshire. I can't even remember what that leaflet was now. Oh, I think it was a leaflet I'd had from school about girls' vaccinations. Yeah, didn't send it back, gave consent online, so it's ended up in here. Right, flip that over. More journaling space. Little flip out made with a Project Life card. Got a little robin in there. Ooh, go on back in, Mr. Robin. There you go. Another Project Life card again. Another little cluster. Torn corner pocket. I've used the Tim Holtz Field Notes stamp set throughout. I've only just noticed now I've used the same number there and there, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Another Project Life card cut down. As you can see, that's an envelope. I've left the insides of the envelope, so you can see, oh, that was an envelope. Yeah, some washi stickers there with mushrooms. Another one of these altered Project Life cards. Really enjoyed doing that. Use these tabs throughout there from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I do have them linked in my Amazon storefronts. I do have one now for you US ladies. If you buy anything at all, if you've clicked through that link to my storefront, I'll get a small commission. Right, so that's that. Open it up. We've got a little pocket there, more clusters, another little tag. Got another Project Life card hiding in there. And that was just a last minute pocket I did yesterday, and I've just popped some little tickets inside, some vintage bus tickets. Yeah. So, onwards, another pocket made with Project Life cards yet again. And a little fussy cut there from the Edith Oldham book. This is one extra thing you've not seen. I've bobbed in a few little envelopes. I thought these went really well. I forgot I even owned these. And inside, this one's got some little bits of paper for journaling on. I just thought they were cute. This album was a little bit bulkier at the bottom of the pages than the tops, and I think this has balanced it out just nicely. And I've just popped them on with these little teardrop shaped paper clips. Over here, this was the first page I did. I think it just looks cute now with those envelopes on. We've got fussy cuts, again, collage, stamping, a few little stickers, and then these two were made from some Graphic 45 packaging. You can see I just cut it in half, made two tags with the wildflower die cuts from Sizzix, back them in brown paper so you can journal. So we're halfway through. Yeah, another little envelope here. That one has a cute little owl on. I think this has got, oh yeah, this has got this one in. a little nests and eggs. That's been hanging about in my stash for a good long time, and it's now found its perfect little home. So I'll pop that back on. I've not done fancy paper clips with dangles. I've just used whatever paper clips I grabbed first out of my drawer, because yeah, it's a junk mail journal. It's got a hodgepodge of all sorts. I've not done it matchy. So another little tuck there, more journal space underneath. Again, here we've got another envelope, bit of collage and some stickers, and another Project Life card cut to the correct size. Popped inside of that envelope. I've not covered all the envelopes completely. You can see we've got there, it says recycle, and it's upside down, but I don't mind. I like it. So at the other side of this one, we've got some more collage in. Yeah, I just love how you can see all the different layers on this page. We added a top tuck in that last part with, yet again, another Project Life card. They've come in handy throughout this. Another washi sticker. Some more. Yeah, again, that was the other side of the vaccination consent letter. Another envelope. I think that one's from, yeah, that's from when I get my tax return. Again, a Project Life card. These are the tabs that I've designed on myself for the Cricut. If you want the link for these, just message me and I'll email it. Yeah. We've got some green painter's paper, some of the Tim Holtz. Is it washi paper? I don't know what they call it. I forgot, collage paper, that's it. Another butterfly from the Botanist sticker anthology. Bit more stamping, again some of the original writing on the envelope, which I like. That was from the Die Cuts with a View heirloom stack, that paper. I had a few of you asked me where that was from. More washi stickers. This envelope I just stamped and stenciled. Quite liked it like that. Another card inside. So there is plenty of room for you to journal. I wouldn't say it was more like a daily writing journal, but for someone who just makes notes, I think it would be ideal. We've got another top envelope there. That was already on. It's another. What's it card? I forgot what they're called already. I've said it 3 times. Project Life card. Again, another envelope. Not an envelope. Another junk mail tag that I've made from packaging. That's a die cut. I believe that's from, I don't know, it's not from Edith Holden. I'm not sure what book that's from. I've just collaged with some strips and a label. Again, more of my brown sticky back paper. I've collaged this back. I've left a little piece of the leaflet there. I just liked it. That was a dress a lady was wearing and I just liked it, so I left it. Got a corner pocket. I've got another one of these here. In this one, I've popped in some of the die cut tabs. They're file folder tabs from Elizabeth Crafts, and a couple of little labels that anyone might want to use elsewhere in the journal. You never know, do you? This one, again, another envelope flip out. We've got another Project Life card and one there. This is one where I didn't forget to do anything on that. I like the blue. I like the blue with the blue of the stamp, so I left that. Oops. Put it in, way, miss this. And then I just matted that side. We've got another pull out. We've got some bits of glue sticking on there. Bit of stamping on back with the Tim Holtz wildflower stamps. Well, I'm seeing why this journal took so long now. Right, here's another thing I did without you. I thought I'd collaged everything last night and I totally forgot to do the back of this envelope. Yeah, so I've just done it with some book page music paper, a few tickets, popped a little cluster I'd already made at the top, and then that little die cut, the slotted die slotted pockets from Sizzix, what I kept threatening to use throughout the journal. I still hadn't used it. It was on my desk. I thought this page looked very plain, so I've just bobbed it on there and popped in again some little bits of paper you can journal on, some tickets, some faux tickets. There's a ticket here from, there's the ones that are the train tickets from Rotherham, which is my hometown. Another tiny little ticket that says Flora, and a little faux postage stamp. I think that's a My Porch Prince one. So that's that. Have I showed you that card? No, there's yet another one of these, not card, envelope. Another envelope with some of the tabs that I cut on my Cricut. So that's going to go there. Another envelope. This is what we did on the last one, isn't it? I put the huge butterfly on and I quite liked it. Still got room to journal. You can see a lot of the original printing on the envelope. Same on this side. I was quite happy in the end with the bees after I covered one up with a butterfly. One more tag with the Tim Holtz wildflower stamping on. Put that back in, and then we've got this back pocket. You can see how chunky it got. It's such a chunky monkey. If it didn't have a closure that wraps around it, would be a gator mouth. There's another one. I used some Tim Holtz packaging to make that. I used clear gesso for the first time. Jury's still out on whether I like it. Another one of these envelopes, and I've bobbed some of the vellum stickers in that I've used throughout. Ooh. Fit back in, fit back in. You know you want to. You will. I'll make you fit. Also, I've got another one of the little tags I made from Graphic 45 packaging. Just a little advertisement folded up. You can journal on the back if you wish. And another Project Life card popped in that I've just inked up to make it look a little bit older. So there she is in all her glory. The junk mail journal. So yeah, it has been. I've thoroughly enjoyed making this journal. It's been totally different to my usual style, but I think it has changed my style now. I want to do more things like this because I really have enjoyed this so much. It will not be my last journal using packaging and junk mail. So I hope you enjoyed it as well. Oh, it's a chunky monkey, and this one is not going up in my Etsy shop. This one already has a home, so it won't be going up for sale. So I really do hope you've enjoyed watching me make it. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye.